Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing? I'm really good, as always. Thanks for asking. I'm Kiran, and as the name suggests, this show is all about me, coffee, and some esteemed guests I bring in to have coffee with, all for my entertainment. But mind you, these guests are not your regular Joes. They're some of the most noted people in the gaming and esports industry, who we don't often see on camera. They are thought leaders, trailblazers, and some of the most crucial people pushing the gaming and esports industry ahead. During the course of the show, we'll be talking to many such guests, and I'm sure you already know about them. But here, you'll get to know them a little bit better. Actually, a lot better. We'll hear their stories, get to know things about them which many of us might not know, and of course, have some coffee. So, our first guest on the show is someone the Indian esports community knows, looks up to, and loves. He is none other than the head of publishing for India and South Asia at Riot Games, the developers and publishers of games like League of Legends, Valorant, and more. The one and only Sukamal Pegu. Hey Sukamal, how are you?
Now you see me not. Hey Kiran, lovely being here with you guys, and amazing shows that you guys have been putting up. And well, I was part of those shows once in a while, but now it's fantastic to be able to sit down and talk more about what you guys are doing and some of the other things that I might be able to add to the show as well.
Glad that you joined us here, Sukamal. Also, by the way, I'm doing fine too. Thanks for asking. So, how have you been?
Couldn't be better, man. I mean, right now, I would say in Dubai, the temperatures are cooling down. Can't wait to be outdoors again, and resume some of the things that was restricted because of the heat as well as some of the COVID restrictions. So I'm very happy to be able to to do some of those outdoor things again. And I really hope that whoever is watching this also get those opportunities to be able to go out and freely meet friends and family. And I hope everybody's safe.
Yeah, the pandemic has changed up our lifestyles quite a bit. And so let's straight away jump into our first segment, which is called What's Your IGN? So tell us, Sukamal, what's your in-game name?
My in-game name has been consistent for the last 20 years. It is Thrashhead00. And yes, that is pretty much, I have never diverted from that. So it is the one constant part of my life for the last 20 years.
Tell us the story behind your in-game name.
Oh yeah, I'm fantastic. So I used to be a big heavy metal fan. So I grew up listening to a lot of Metallica, Sepultura, Slayer, right? So I was known as Metalhead. So that's what I used to call myself, Metalhead, right? And then I started playing games on LAN in college, and I realized I was thrash, right? So I said all right, I think it's a good combination. So might as well, if my game is thrash and I like to listen to metal, so might as well combine both of them. Being a metalhead who's a thrash gamer, so there you go, Thrashhead. I had the original name, Thrashhead, but then when I was trying to find an email ID for it, I forgot the password, so I had to remake it as Thrashhead00, and I think that is pretty much what it has been for the last 20 years of my life. By the way, it has been more constant than a lot of my relationships.
All right. So many of you viewers out there might know Sukamal as the face of Riot Games. But did you guys also know that he is an IITian? Isn't that right, Sukamal?
Yes. Yeah, a big part of my life, and the reason why I have started working in gaming has to be credited back to my college. I love the college for the infrastructure and land that it gave when I was starting to play games, and I guess a lot of it goes back to that phase of my life. I was not a great student, but I was definitely gaming a lot in college. So that's thanks to IIT.
Awesome. And we would like to know a little bit more about yourself. However, everyone already knows the kind of work that you do. So you can keep the work part a bit short. I'm going to buzz in, or rather be the buzzer myself. And you got to cut it right then and there. Or that. All right. So tell us something about yourself that no one in the gaming community knows.
All right. So since I've already started about IIT, so let tell you something, right? So my stint at IIT was normally, I mean, like usually you spend 4 years in engineering school, but I overstayed for 2 years thanks to gaming. And during those 2 years, during those 5.5 years of me being in campus, two things very interesting happened, right? First of all, I did a course 5 times. That course was supposed to be cleared I mean, that's the basis of my core department, which is chemical engineering. And are supposed to clear that, like, in your first year. And basically, that's it. I repeated that course 5 times, and I was doing
Wow.
the course with students who were 5 years younger than me when they joined IIT. So that's the reason why I'm known as Adda. It's not like Peguda. They used to call me Peguda not because of anything great, but just the fact that I was this old man who was ragging newbies and later doing the course with them and still flunking and going back to the next the next group of students that were coming up, right? That's the first achievement. So that because of that I had a relationship with a very amazing like relationship with young people who were coming into IIT, and I'm really amazing friends with them. By the way, I literally, I mean, like when I was in campus, there was this campaign about like stay in school campaign that was going on in the US. I took it
Right.
literally, man. I stayed in campus, man, for a long time. Didn't want to come out.
F in
But
chat.
please, yeah, please, guys, if you are listening to this, please, take academics very seriously, because now I realize the value of academics and the brand that comes when it comes to getting a grad degree from a very good school. It helps open up the doors. So stay in school, but not too long.
Also, by the way, guys, did you know that Sukamal also loves photography? He clicks
Oh,
pictures of the desert, fishermen, picturesque villages,
wow.
pictures of him in the desert, more desert, pictures of him clicking pictures as well. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to our next segment called the 200 IQ question. And keeping in theme with the pictures, Sukamal, I have a question for you.
All
What
right,
is
I'm
going
scared.
on here?
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, so okay. Okay, that was me trying to project digital. I was trying to be a superhero, right? Superheroes wear their underwear outside their pants, right? So that was me trying to be a superhero. That was time when I was like dating my girlfriend, now my wife, and I was trying to impress her. I have to ask if she really got impressed or not. Maybe she did, because of which now we are married, right? So I believe that I was trying to be a superhero. Man, God, where did you dig this photo up, man?
It is time for a rapid fire round. It's a
Ooh.
simple format. You ask the questions. Sukamal, you have 5 seconds to reply. Let's take a sip
Way
of
too
coffee
long.
and begin. Ooh,
Bring it
we'll see.
on.
We'll
Bring it
see.
on. Like,
All right, let's go then. What's your favorite ride game?
Legends of Runeterra.
What's your least favorite ride game?
TFT, not as much. I don't enjoy it as much as LOR.
All right, I'll take that. In your opinion, which is the best Indian Valorant team?
Any game that SK Rossi plays in, I love to watch him in action. And whichever team he plays in, I root for that team. SK Rossi supremacy, man.
All right, when is Valorant Mobile launching?
Very soon.
Spill the beans, Sukamal. We need to know more.
Before 2025.
All right, fine. Tell us, when is Wild Rift launching in India?
Before 2025?
Disappointed. Absolutely disappointed, Sukamal. Who is your favorite Indian streamer?
You. Shade Slayer, man.
Cut. That's it. That's a wrap. Let's bring out all the hampers, guys. You win. That's it. End of story. Show terminated. Done. All right, moving on. Different question. Who is your least favorite Indian streamer?
You, when you are not streaming Valorant.
Okay. More Valorant incoming was. What's the weirdest question you've been asked on social media?
When is Wild Rift coming out?
And I'm guessing that's been quite a fair bit of them as well. All right. Can Dota and CS:GO players join Riot Games?
They're already doing that, right? So they are already playing League and Valorant, and they're doing amazing. I mean, like it's a very natural transition, and I think it goes both ways. And we are very happy to see them being successful in both forms or the both genres and the both games. And fantastic, we love it.
Awesome. That's it. We're done. I think that was a lot of fun. Now it's time for our next segment. Who's that friend? Here, of course, we have a friend of our guest joining in, who's Sukamal this time around. And this guest is going to share with us a unknown or rather lesser known story about the guest. And so Sukamal, let's see if you're going to be able to guess who that is this time around. We have a friend of yours who did share an interesting story with us.
Okay.
Without further ado, let's jump straight into it.
Hey everybody, so here's what many of you might not know about Sukamal Pegu. Many years ago, before the timeline split, in another multiverse there possibly could be another Sukamal Pegu, who instead of working on gaming and being the head of publishing for Riot in this region, he could have been movie director Sukamal Pegu, shooting funny comedy movies over a long time period. In fact, if you search hard enough on the internet, you might even find his first masterpiece. But who knows? Maybe he will go back to movie directing. After all, sab golmaal hai.
Okay, I think I have a very strong suspicion of who this person is, because he did use the keyword which was not there in my life for a long time, and I believe it
Go for
is
it.
Sharan Tulsiani from Google Play, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
Is it Sharan? Drum roll.
And it is. Come on, give it to me.
Hey Sue, I really hope you figured it out because otherwise I'm going to send that video to everybody. You know, when these guys reached out to me, I went through a bunch of scenarios and ideas that I could have shared, but those weren't fit for public consumption. So I hope you're glad I shared just that one. Well, listen, I hope you're having a good time. I love the idea behind the show, and it seems like a fun place to be. Let's catch up soon, man.
Love you, brother. And yes, Sharan is definitely a brother from another mother, and he and I go way back. Right, even like before we started like working in the industry, we were gamers and we used to play online as well. Especially during the days of Ragnarok and one more game called Guns, which was an online game as well. And the incident that he's referring to is very interesting, right? So we were working in a startup called Krita Games, and we were actually publishing an MMO, dance MMO, right? Based on Bollywood songs, and basically we were we just moved to the new office and we were renovating it, right? So this was a very Inception styled video that I came up with.
Right.
When I started making it, I didn't really have a a clear idea of what I'm going to do. So I just started shooting the whole the renovation of the office, right? So Sharan was the host of he was the main character in the movie, right? So I was following him like a run and gun vlog style. So he's basically introducing the audience to, hey, this is our office. This is how it looks like now. We're going to build this here. We're going to put up in a gaming center here. This is where a lunch area is going to be. This is a conference room, etc., etc. He's taking us through the tour of the renovation as it was being made, right? And as I was shooting the video, I realized that there can be a very interesting concept. So what I did while it was still being renovated, so I said, Sharan, just imagine that you are waking out of a dream and you're walking around the same area which is still being renovated. Just act surprised and shocked to see the same things. And he was like, why? I said, you are a great actor. Just bring out a great skill, right? So the first segment was of him introducing the various areas in the office that is being renovated, and the second segment I asked him to shoot right away was like him waking up being surprised at seeing the renovation being done, right? That was the movie that he was referring to, and I had great fun shooting it, and definitely the reason why the video worked so well was because of Sharan. He is an amazing host. He does an amazing tour, and of course he's a brilliant actor, right? So he's an amazing, genuinely all around great guy, right? So I'm very honored to have him as a friend in my life. Yeah, thanks, Sharan, and let's catch up soon, brother.
That's an awesome story, Sukamal. All right. Seems like we've time for the next round already, and we've gotten to know you really well, Sukamal. But we still have a few more questions remaining, and we're gonna go ahead with the next round that's called the Fantastic Challenge round. It's
Spicy.
coming with a small twist here. We have a few questions for you, and these questions, however, there's a task associated with
Okay.
each one of them. So essentially, if you do not answer the question, you're gonna have to do the task. But if you do, you essentially beat me at the game,
Okay.
and I will do the task.
All right.
And since this is the first episode, we're gonna go ahead and have the task as awesome and as simple as taking a sip of hot and delicious coffee.
I love coffee.
Yeah, but when we say delicious, it is so if you like it with salt instead of sugar. Yeah, you heard that right. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh my God.
And just to ensure that there is no funny business, we want you to go ahead and mix the salt up nice and well right in front of us. So go for it.
Okay, so I will have to take a 2 minutes break because I need to go and grab my cup of coffee, as well as I hope the salt is there in the office. So let's give it a spin. Just a moment.
Go for it.
All right, guys, look what we found. Steaming cup of coffee.
Awesome.
And
I have my piece of salt with me.
yeah, oh,
so
Jesus. Okay. My God.
let's go for it.
All righty.
And do ensure that you get a nice, generous portion in, which is going to make it even more fun.
So do I already mix it up?
Go for it. I've got
Yuck.
my piece of salt and I've already gotten like
This should be
3
enough, right?
spoons in. No, you're going to have to go 3 times that.
Jesus Christ. Okay, this should be enough, right?
Mix, mix, mix. There we go.
Oh, yuck. Ugh. Ooh, yuck. It's already no. Okay.
All right. First question, Sukamal.
Yeah.
When was the Valorant Mumbai server launched?
Do you want the dates or the month?
Yes, I want the
Oh,
date.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, rip. All right. Who's the next Valorant agent?
Definitely not me.
What is the name of the next Valorant agent? My show, my rules.
Not Thresh at 0-0.
All right, I'll give you that one. What's the next? Oh,
Terrible. Terrible.
what's the next Valorant map?
Damn. I knew it. Ah, come on. This is all right. I think I need to go back, take a refresher course. This is not done. Oh God.
How many IITs are there now?
Oh man. All right. Okay. It's terrible.
Well, man, I thought you went to an IIT.
Yeah, but
Oh.
that was long time back, and when we had just 7 of them, now there are I think 70 of them. I believe. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh man, this. Well, I thought this would be an easy challenge. I'm shameless, so I would be able to answer all the questions. But you got it, man. You got me. Jesus Christ! Might as well just let me finish the rest the drink.
Bottoms up. But before that, we're gonna go through a few more and grill you a little bit more. How many agents are there in Valorant
Right now,
right now?
9.
Can you tell us the names of 8 agents?
Okay, let's try. Raze, Sova, the Viper, Jet, then Brimstone. Okay, now we're getting close, right? 5. Then KO.
5.
KO. Then who else is left? Hi, Brimstone. Come on. Who's Brimstone? What's the twin brother for Brimstone? Jet is already done. Jesus Christ! Man. Man, you good. Damn. Man, I should have put less salt in this, man. It's terrible.
And that's the objective. Next one's gonna be equally tough. What's the average revenue per month from Valorant in India?
Jesus Christ, might as well just ask me to just drink this coffee, salt coffee. Oh my God. Is this the last one?
There's one more. The last question is, of course, based on a task. We know you play the guitar, and we also know that you are in a band. So I know you would have loved to play something for us at this moment, but we're also okay if you can sing a song.
Oh no, man! Like singing is, I might as well just drink the coffee, man. Like this is terrible for me. I'm like, I never thought I'd be. Now you know why I'm a thrash gamer, right? So I come into this game thinking that I'm going to ace it, but look at me, 6-0. Jesus Christ, or 6-1 actually. I think I won one round.
You did give one. I'm gonna join you for the last one as well.
Oh, that was. It was weirdly fun at the same time terrible for me. I'm like, it's super fun to watch somebody else go through it, but dude, this is like sheer torture. Who came up with this salted coffee, man?
Welcome back, Sukamal. Seems like there's a change in scenery as well.
Yeah. So basically, after my disastrous performance regarding the questions about Valorant, so I had to come back to the office and read up on all the agents and what they do. Sorry, guys, I messed up big time, but exam pressure, right? So totally got me, Kiran. I totally deserve the punishment that you mete out to me, and I'm going to drink 2 salted coffees every day while reviewing all the agents of the game.
Well, the torture continues. But thank you so much, Sukamal, for joining us. It was an absolute pleasure. Any final shout-outs?
To everybody who's watching this, and of course, you guys are doing an amazing job, and whoever is watching this piece of content, many thanks to you for being part of this amazing industry. And I always tell Kiran that we are the try hard generation, so we try very hard to ensure that the generation of gamers that are playing games now have all the opportunities that we never had when we were playing games. And I hope that we will be able to deliver some of the things that we always wanted as gamers, and hopefully that you guys bear with us. It will take a little bit more time to get everything that you want. Yes, we are the try hard generation, trying to make sure that you guys don't have to try too hard.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sukamal. I guess I will see you in 2025 when Rift and Battle Mobile are out.
Yeah, probably. The number of agents in the game you might have to add a 0 to it. And if you ask me the names of all the agents, I hope I have them all in my back of my head. Or maybe cheat a little bit, write them all on my arms and say.
Perfect, Sukamal. Thank you so much again for joining us. You have a great day.
You too, man. Thank you, guys. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
There's some talk doing rounds in the community that Sukamal does odd office jobs. So we sent our spies to his office to figure out what exactly he does. And here's what we found.
Yeah, so like I was saying, super excited about the South Asian market, and then we are very happy with all the support that we have got from the guys there.
And please, for the second time, please order toilet paper. We've run out of toilet paper. Thank you.
Okay, so hopefully next year we can bring some more experiences to you guys instead of toilet paper included as well, I guess.
Sukamal, the guests are waiting. Please bring us the coffee in the conference room. Thank you. Okay. No sugar, please.
Okay.
Sukamal, get me some water, please.
Okay, sir, right away.
Thank you.
Morning, Vidushi.
Good morning. Good morning. How you
How
doing,
you
boss?
doing? Good, good, awesome, awesome. So, a lot of exciting things to discuss for this week. Tell us, where can we start?
Okay. Before we talk about this week, I really want to catch up with whatever is pending previous week. Should I start? There's a huge list.
Okay.
Okay. First, boss, I requested you to update the grassroots calendar. उसका क्या चल रहा है?
Uh, okay, I forgot completely. I'm sorry. I was a little busy, but I'll make sure that I will update it this week for sure.
Okay, ठीक है. Second, पेटीएम कब आ रहा है?
Uh, we're trying. I mean, like, it's not an easy thing. Regulations, काफी सारे changes हुए हैं. So, I mean, like, I'm trying my best. I mean, like, I cannot promise right now, but we are trying. So, I mean, like, please bear with me on this one. So, I'm trying to get it done ASAP.
Okay, ठीक है. I asked you to get the scans for the board meeting because really the deadline is this week. You need to like sign it and send it to me. When have you couriered it yet?
I'm
When
sorry.
will
I'm
it
like, वो भी
reach?
completely slip हो गया यार. Sorry. मतलब, what was the deadline again? I'm sorry. I'm like,
This week, the Friday.
oh man. Okay, okay. ठीक है. वो भी कर लूंगा. Oh my God. Jesus.
And okay, the last one, I'm like really serious and tired because I think I've reminded you of this like 3, 4 times. Where is the proposal for next year VCT?
I've been working on it. I mean, like, Vidushi, that a little busy this side. I mean, like, a lot of things to take care here as well. So I'm definitely working on it. And hopefully, I mean, like, this should be good enough for us for next year. But trust me, I mean, like, I'm on top of it. I'm sorry that there was a little delay, but I'm sure going to make sure that, like, it's going to be finished this week. Sorry, Vidushi. I mean, like, looks like बहुत सारा काम है इस पर.
Well, I hope so. Otherwise, I'm changing your name from Trashhead to Clownhead.
Oh man. Okay. Chalo, ठीक है. I mean, like, I promise that whatever tasks are there in my list, I'm going to make sure that I will do it from my side. Life's been a little hectic this week or the last couple of weeks, so I'm sorry that I have not been on top of things. I'm sorry again. Apologize for this, and I'll make sure that I'll do better this week. Thank you, Vidushi.
Okay, let's get this done.
There, now you know. So, you guys, hope you had fun and got to know Sukamal a little better. But there is more to come. We have some other amazing guests from the gaming and esports industry who'll join us and share their stories. That's enough coffee for me today. I'll be on with a new guest twice a month, so stay tuned. Wait. Hang on. How can I leave without letting you know who our next guest is gonna be? Let's just say his name is Nishant and he's not gonna be AFK on our episode, so stay tuned. Krishanu dropped.
It was drop the mic. It was a good game, right? Okay, let's try this once more. You want to do the interview, or you want to watch more? One more. Come on. Finish. Yeah, it's going off. I think he has gone offline. Now, once he, damn. I have one.
Hey, what happened? That guy DC'd, is it?
Yeah, he got DC'd.
And we're gonna call this segment the Penta Challenge round. What essentially it's gonna be is we're gonna ask you a few questions. Okay. Penta Challenge is the name of a Valorant tournament, sorry. Alright, I'm gonna just start again.
You have permanently earned a place, a spot in this, in my experience, timeline. Krishanu, how was it this time?
Krisanu! Wait, did we lose Sukamal?
Yeah, I think so. I think his power ran out.
Oh, GG.
Okay, cut.